Hello everyone, sorry, my name is Link02 and today I will be expressing my thoughts on ranking Five Nights at Freddy's characters. Yep, that sounds weird, just a little bit. So, I remember making a poll back in the day and I gave this idea to you guys that I would either do my thoughts on Simp, which I did, and I wanted to do my thoughts on ranking out Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and it was the second to the first, I should say. It was the second. It got the second place, I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I found this site. It's called tiermaker.com, and here you can actually do plenty of your own tier lists, and we will rank some of the characters. I can already see that there are only main characters here, no additional or fan-made or whatever. So these will be all based on my opinion towards these characters. If some of you may not agree with my thoughts on these characters, feel free to comment down, but don't curse. That's all, because we're trying to make a family-friendly content right here. Okay, so let's start. First one is Mangle. By the way, note to you guys, I played some of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I know all of the characters, and I know the mechanics of them. So maybe in the future I will stream myself playing the first game, the second game, the third game, because when they first appeared I was avoiding them, because I was more into the animations that people started to make on them, and I was watching Markiplier most of the time playing this game. So yeah, that's how it works. So okay, let's start with Mangle. Mangle, I would give her like a C or something, because I know that in Five Nights at Freddy's series she has this creepy thing. She does it, I mean, she hangs from the ceiling and makes this weird noise. I don't know whether it's screeching noise or distorted noise, whatever. So I'm gonna give her a C, because I don't know much about her. Nobody knows. All we know that her gender is yes. I think that's what Scott Cawthon said. To me, Mangle is a girl, because if you look at her model, like at her face and her lips, you can already understand that it's a female, not a yes. Okay, so next one, Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy, I know that he's annoying in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so I am not that fun. I'm not a fan of him. I don't like him that much, but I'm gonna give him a C too, because even though the mechanic which is made with him in the second game is kinda amazing, because I remember if he takes your batteries from your flashlight, you won't be able to get rid of Foxy. Okay, so next one, JJ. JJ is a D to me, because I think this is a fan-made character, and I think she was made because people wanted Balloon Boy to have a girlfriend. I don't know, that's just a hypothesis, but I know that this hypothesis had been lurking over on the internet for quite a while, and I never understood why did they make JJ in the first place. I know that in Ultimate Custom Night I think she blocks my flashlight if I let her in my security room. So yeah, anyway, she deserves the very bottom. Okay, Withered Freddy. And he is on the Withered Freddy. He is on the logo on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so I guess I'm gonna give him a B because it's a reincarnate. It is a second version of Freddy, which had been broken by William Afton, I think. I don't know, but it's a withered version of original Freddy. At least that's what I think it is. Withered Bonnie goes right next to him. Withered Chica, 2. All the withered characters will be somewhere around here because honestly I don't care that much about them too, but the fact that they somehow the older versions of withered versions of the original characters, so that's what makes them take the B place. Okay, so withered Foxy, I would go for A because my favorite character is Foxy. Withered Foxy is not that much of a good character to me, but nevertheless he deserves an A place to me. I know that my opinion sounds very like obscure, or I'm not deliberating too much because I'm not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I'm not their biggest fan, even though I really want to get that Foxy's mask one day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, Golden Freddy, withered Golden Freddy. I would give him an A too because Golden Freddy is the only character that shuts your game completely in the first game, but in the second installment he just instantly kills you in his big head form. And if he appears right in front of your office, you just have to put on a tablet and look at the cameras real quick in order for him to go away. And people have been dwelling on his origins too much, and I kind of like it because he's the mystery of all the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Okay, Marionette. She's not the best one, actually, in my opinion. As a character, I don't like her that much, but she definitely deserves a C because of the background and the origins of her being sentient and helping the poor souls of dead children that were killed by William Afton. And I know that behind that mask there's a soul of Charlie, the daughter of Henry, which who had been killed by William Afton, I think. Yeah. And but I don't know how Marionette decided to crawl to Charlie's dead corpse, lay in front of her and kind of hug her like this. I saw some animations when she does that. Anyway, she deserves an S from me. Okay, next one, Springtrap. Springtrap deserves an S, even though I kinda hate him for being a dick to the kids, to Charlie, and everything that happened in Five Nights at Freddy's series. But Springtrap, he deserves an S because he's a perfect villain for this series, and every good story needs a villain, and he's a perfect villain, I dare to say. So he deserves an S. Okay, Freddy definitely the first place because as Freddy is also the main antagonist. He's the leader of the animatronics. I think he was the first animatronic that was created by Scott Cawthon back in the day, and I heard that he is the creepiest one, especially in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, when the power goes off and he appears on the left side, probably turning on his music, and then the screen goes black and he jump scares you. So that's amazing. Okay, Phantom Freddy, don't care much about him. I know in Final Fantasy 3 he was just like a nuisance, but I'm gonna give him a B because I remember him strolling down the corridor like this, slowly, then he goes down and then he jump scares you, so I like that mechanic. In Ultimate Custom Night, I think if he appears, you have to flash him in order for him to go away, otherwise you'll get jump scared. No, not jump scared and killed, but simply jump scared. Okay, but Phantom Balloon Boy, he goes with along with her, with JJ, because he's just a nuisance. Same thing goes to Phantom Chica. Phantom Marionette goes to C because I remember that she appears in front of your face and it will stay close to your face like for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I might be wrong with that, so I like that. So this is an interesting mechanic, so I would give her a C. Okay, Phantom Mangle, yes, it's just like a nuisance, the distortion and all that kind of stuff. Phantom Foxy too, even though I kinda like Phantom Foxy as a character. Okay, so Nightmare animatronics. Okay, Nightmare Freddy. Nightmare Freddy will be right here, and because it's not because I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's 4 too much, and I kind of want to play that game. I know this is one of the scariest games in the entire franchise, alongside with Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator and Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. I'm gonna give him a B because of the mechanics that you have to do in that game. You need to get rid of all the Freddles in order for him to not appear, otherwise he will give you a nightmare. Literally a nightmare. So yeah, Nightmare Bonnie go in the same place. Nightmare Chica, yep, 2, because I know that she can attack you with her cupcake, and this is not good at all. So I'm gonna give her, no, exactly. Actually, I'm gonna give her a C because of the cupcake. Nightmare Foxy, right here. He ducks into the main character's closet, and he will slightly jump scare if you try to flash him. Okay, Bonnie. Okay, I'm gonna give him Bonnie an A because it's my opinion. It's my honest opinion. I know that Bonnie is supposed to be one of the main characters, but he is not the leader. The leader is Freddy, and Bonnie is just a character that you can simply avoid in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. You have to listen carefully, watch the cameras, and when he appears on the left side, you have to quickly press the door button, otherwise he will jump scare you. And I know that people got really seriously jump scared because of him, because they didn't and maybe he was the reason why that game became popular, because so many people got jump scared because of him. They were looking at the cameras and suddenly his face appears in front of the screen screaming, like screaming and screeching, and that's what made everyone scared and at the same time loving this game. So yeah, but still he deserves an A. Okay, Nightmare Fredbear goes right here because it's like a Golden Freddy. He appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. You have to survive him, and he can easily kill you if you're not quick enough. I don't know. You just have to listen and probably not flash him. I don't know. So he's a challenge. So I'm gonna give him an A. Nightmare goes along with him, but we don't know much about Nightmare actually. Maybe just I don't know how sick the crying child's mind was supposed to be to make him see that at night. I don't even know. So yeah, he deserves an A place. Plush Trap, I've seen so many The Hardest Dog animations where he was mimicking Filthy Frank, but I'm gonna give him a B because of the mechanics in the game. when you have to flash him, and he kind of puts you on edge if he gets up from his chair and starts to roaming around from one room to another. That is kind of scary. Jacko Bonnie, I'll put him right here, and Jacko Chica as well, because there's just Halloween versions of Nightmare animatronics. Nightmare Mangle, I'm gonna give her a B because I know this is a Halloween version of Nightmare Foxy, but at the same time I like her model just a little bit. Okay, Nightmare Rione, she's just like Nightmare. I'm gonna put her right here, and I know that in Ultimate Custom Night you have to not keep your cursor on her face, otherwise she will jump scare you. Okay, so the model of her is really creepy. She looks like Slenderman. Nightmare Balloon Boy, right here. I'm gonna put him right here because he's more scary than actual plush trap, because he says hi in a very distorted way while roaming around from one room to another. And in Ultimate Custom Night, I was scared to put him on because I need to be careful and not to shine my light at him, otherwise he will instantly jump scare me. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in the A place. Old Man Consequences, C, even though he did not kill me at all. He only just he had been only blocking my tablet, and that's it. So we're gonna put him at C. He's not that much. He's not that big of a character, and he's not that popular either. Okay, so Endo 01, I think, or Endo 05, I don't remember. This is from. I don't care much about him. I know that this character appeared in Five Nights at Freddy's World, and he gives me protection. But I don't care much about him, and I don't know much about him either. I don't know about his history, so we're gonna give him a D. Chica goes here. I know that there are lots of fanfics rolling around Chica, and we know that the internet is a scary place. Even she is not safe from Rule 34 makers. Okay, Candy Cadet. I'm gonna give him a C because I like the fact that they just didn't. Whoever gave a voice to him did an amazing job. However, it was a bot which can be uploaded from the internet, so that voice was perfect for him, and he pretty much doesn't do anything in any of the games. Even if Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, you can buy him, and he will just tell us some bizarre stories. But I give him a C because of the Hottest Dog animations. Okay, Circus Baby. I'll give her a S because of the backstory and how she became sentient and all that kind of stuff. I know that inside of her there is Michael's sister Elizabeth, and which got killed by her. So yeah, this is an S place for her. And Ballora, an A because of this theories about her being a mother of Michael and Elizabeth, and William Afton's wife. Most of these theories came from Xbox Gamercade's animations, which I've seen, especially the one called The Doomed Destiny of Spouse. And I don't know, when I first played Sister Location, by the way, I'm not playing that game anymore, I won't be recording it, this will be the only exception. So she was kind of creepy with her music, but at the same time it's easy to avoid her. It's very easy. You just have to listen and stay until the music is gone, and this would be a piece of cake. Okay, Funtime Foxy. He is also an A because he's creepy in Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, and I don't understand his mechanics in Ultimate Custom Night. You probably have to like get to a specific time period, then come to him probably anything, no, close his closet or whatever. Close his curtains, not his closet, what am I saying? Otherwise, we have to make sure that he doesn't do his performance. I don't know, some people kept saying that it's a female, or some people kept saying that it's a male. To me, it's a male. Honestly, it's a male to me. I know that he has like big lips, but still. Okay, Funtime Freddy. Oh my god, this brings back memories when I hated him the most. I'm gonna give him a B, an A, because I hated him so much. Because the first time I was constantly on edge when I was first playing Five Nights at Freddy's sister location because of him. When I went to that repair, no, to the back room when you have to restore all the power, he was there on stage and he had been roaming around that room, and I was scared to every time to put on my tablet and start restoring power and then putting it back, because he will jump scare you. I cannot predict that moment. So I'm gonna give him an A, as well as for the bomb. They both deserve this place. Okay, Ennard. I'm gonna give him an A, even because to me he's kind of an asshole, because of what he did to Circus Baby and other Funtime animatronics. And what he also did to Michael after scooping out his innards. But he deserves an A because of his design and how he managed to turn into Molten Freddy in Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, and he got eventually burned. So yeah, he deserves an A. He deserves an A place for me. Okay. Biddy Bab, I know that she can jump scare you in the second night in Five Nights at Freddy's location, but still I'm gonna give her a C. Not D, because she is not that. How should I say? She's not just a side character. She's a story character. So that's why I give. Okay. Marionettes, and I forgot how they are called. I'm gonna give them the same place, because they mess up with your oxygen in the custom night in Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. And I think in the fourth night they are the creepiest ones, because when you're trying to not get spring locked by the suit, they will keep attempting to crawl into it and eventually jump scare me. So yeah, they deserve a C place. Okay, Lolbit, the same place. She doesn't do much. She never kills you, except Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted. I saw Darko getting killed by her, and you just have to push the right buttons. Foxy, definitely the first place, the S place, because I like him as a character. He's the most favorite one of mine, among others, and yeah, I kind of like him because there's so many animations with Foxy where he is acting kind of weird, funny, or friendly towards others and towards the night guard. So I like him. He's the best one. Electro Bab. Okay, Electro Bab, I'm gonna give her a D, because I know, even though she appears only in Custom Night of Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, I don't know much about her. She looks just like a BD Bab to me, but she's not a story character, so I'm gonna give her a D. Yendo, he acts like a Golden Freddy kind in Custom Night. I'm gonna give him a C because of no reason. He's just kind of a reincarnation of Golden Freddy, because you have to put on your tablet and start looking for cameras immediately as he appears. Okay, so Bonnet, because of the mechanics of booping her nose, I'm gonna give her a B. Trash and the Gang, they're just a nuisance, but they look funny. I'm gonna give them a C, and one of them, especially the crate, does as ASMR in Ultimate Custom Night. Helpy, you question the words of the mighty Jimmy. I kinda like that quote from the Hottest Dog animations. I'm gonna give him an A because he's the cutest one among others, and we all know that he has his buff version, which is scary. And I kind of like it. The fact that he got, I kind of like the fact that Davko got scared of his buff version, and then eventually decided to embrace him and become one with the buff Helpy in one of his videos. Okay, so next one, Happy Frog. I like Happy Frog because of the voice behind her. I like her as a character. She is just like a child, and she's not the main character. She doesn't do much. No, Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, and she only crawls in the air ducts in Ultimate Custom Night. She can be easily manipulated, and yeah, that's why she deserves only the B place. Mr. Hippo, I'm gonna give him an A because of the stories. Pig Patch, Netbear, Orville, all go to the B place. They're not the worst one, but they are also not the best ones. Okay, Golden Freddy. Okay, Golden Freddy, an A, definitely. No, actually an S, because he crashes your game if you get jump scared in the first game. So yeah, that he's the creepiest one, and he's the reason why most of the theories exist on the internet. And okay, Rockstar Freddy, please give me 5 coins. I'm gonna give him a B for that because he's annoying, and at the same time he's not that much of a problem in Ultimate Custom Night. Rockstar Bonnie, to the same place, because Rockstar Bonnie doesn't do much in any of the games. He's only a nuisance in Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. He can kill you if you don't find his guitar somewhere. So yeah, he deserves a B. Rockstar Chica goes here, and Rockstar Foxy. Rockstar Foxy is not the best Foxy out of all Five Nights at Freddy's characters. So yeah, he deserves a B place from him. Music Man, he's creepy looking. I'm just gonna give him a C because how creepy he looks. I know that some of you may think that if it looks creepy, then you should have put it in higher places. No, guys, because I'm not that much of a fan of horror games, so I don't like this character appearing right in front of my face out of nowhere. So I'm gonna give him a C for that. El Chip, his ads were annoying, but he's not as good as other characters, so I'm gonna give him a C. Okay, Funtime Chica, I'm gonna give her a A. She's the second most favorite character of mine, and I like the fact that she only appeared in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, and because some people were disappointed in Scott Coffin not adding her in the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, so that's why she goes to the A place. Okay, Molten Freddy. This is I'm gonna give Molten Freddy a B because it's Ennard, basically. It's Ennard with a Funtime Freddy's mask put on, and the way how he looks, it's amazing. It's creepy, and however, he didn't jump scare me in my playthrough on Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, so I'm going to give him a B for that. Okay, Afton or Scrap Trap. Okay, I'm gonna give him an A for this. He was the reason I quit playing Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, but I still don't hate him that much. I don't hate him for that, and I know that he is the future version of Springtrap after that building got burned down. So, but for the design, and I'm gonna give him an A. He looks like Freddy to me, just a little bit. Okay, Scrap Baby also goes for A because it's this is the only future versions of the Springtrap and Circus Baby, and that's practically it. Okay, Lefty. Lefty, the menace that had been haunting me for all these years. I know that some people may think that oh, you just don't like Lefty because he jump scared you. Yes, he did, and he got me pretty good. And I have never been lying about that story that he killed me on the first night, and even though I didn't buy anything with a liability risk, and he still got me. So for that, even though I hate him, even still, I'm gonna give him a B. I know that's a marionette, and in the final game, in the penultimate game, she was probably the most sympathetic character. Instead of others. Okay, Phone Guy, a C, because he's not doing anything to me. Didi, I hate you so much, I'm gonna give you a C. Just because you're stupid, you're annoying, and you mess up everything in Ultimate Custom Night. Okay, RXQ or Shadow Bonnie. Don't know much about you. I like the design, so I'm gonna give you a B for that. Shadow Freddy, I'm gonna give him a C. He's not that intimidating. Okay, that's Fredbear. That's Fredbear. Okay, Fredbear. Fredbear has a soul of a crying child. I think the younger brother of Michael and Elizabeth. And the story of him is kind of good because he was the cause of the riot of '87. He got he killed the crying child. He beat him. He beat his head when the latter got shoved into his mouth by Michael and his friends during the party. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an A for that. Okay, so we're coming close. Okay, this is Spring Bonnie. This is an old version of Springtrap, and I'm gonna give him a B for that because that's the suit that William Afton had been wearing during his killing spree. Okay, this is a Scott Cawthon version. I'm gonna give him a C because he's an amazing creator. In just I would say in just 6 years, his franchise became worldwide popular. Okay, the Chipper. This was supposed to be Scott Cawthon's first creation. I don't know much about Chipper. I'm gonna give him a C, just because it was his first attempt, and I should respect that. Okay. Toy Freddy. Toy Freddy, I'm gonna give him a B, because I know that he was supposed to be the leader in Final Freddy's 2. In Ultimate Custom Night, he is kind of annoying with his inability to play a scary game on his monitor. I have to constantly check on him in order for him to not get jump scared, otherwise he will jump scare me. So yeah, these two I easily avoided. And I'm gonna give Toy Bonnie a B, and Funtime and Toy Chica an A, just because of the fanfics. Yeah. Okay, so that was I think we got everyone. So that was my tier list of all the animatronics. I expressed my thoughts on them. I don't know why I keep doing this. So yeah, I want to remind you guys that this was all made according to my own opinion, nothing more, nothing less. If you have your opinion on which character deserves a first place or the last place, feel free to comment down in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please hit the like button with all of your might and subscribe to my channel. Today has been Link02 with you, and bye bye.